Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to part 2 of the Auriga Gambit, the 7th map of the Antioch Chronicles, created in 1999 by Auspex Termalis and friends. Today I'm actually going to show you a different version of the map, created or modified by Necron, who you may know as Dog, and my favorite dog has edited this map with the idea that there are going to be some just macro-focused changes, the idea that a large portion of the map will not be comprised of you slamming your head against a brick wall of enemies. Partially, it's actually using completely different AI scripts, not ones that he's written himself. Instead, to demonstrate what the Antioch developers could have done differently, he has simply used Blizzard-specific scripts. Now, some of them are Brood War scripts, but most of them are vanilla ones, as far as I understand. So let's get into it. Let's see what the changes are. And I have not played this beforehand. This is going to be the first run of me doing this. And I'm just going to walk you through some of the changes. Now, to sort of explain some different things, for sure one of the things that I did was attempt to play the map over again. However, I still was not able to win it. It got to the point where I was completely out of resources in the first 3 bases that you have at your disposal, and I just was completely fucked. Like, no holds barred, there was no way to win. You actually do have to destroy the brown base, because you have a huge amount of spires in that base. That Brown has 8 spires in his base. And that to begin with is pretty bad, you know? Before you even consider anything else, where you have to destroy, I think, 4 or 5 purple spires, and obviously the 3 spires in the other bases, in the red bases. So suffice to say, it was not an enjoyable experience. So I figured, you know, what the hell, I'll give this one a try. Hopefully it goes better, and if not, at least I can say I tried on 3 different occasions to play this map and make a video about it. So, as you can see, one of the changes is that the AI does not start out with 3/3 upgrades for no fucking reason. Although, Necron did keep the idea of the whole psi dampening field, preventing, increasing the cost of Psionic Storm, for example. And then, you know, a couple other things that were probably an effect of that, like the reduced shields and stuff. I'm pretty sure he kept that anyways. Yeah, 15 shields on the probe, so obviously modified. So I'm going to do what I tried to do the last mission as well, and that will be to take the central base first, and then after we establish an outpost pretty close to the brown script. Oh, Red's sending some units around here. Attack had 1 Hydralisk, by the way. But, yeah, I'm just going to poke in here and try to see what I can grab in terms of, just whatever I can grab, basically. If I can get some good damage done to the brown base, or at the very least, set up my foothold around his base to absorb some of his attacks. Excuse me. I can speak English, I promise. Ideally, that will make it a lot easier. As you can see, a host of additional resources has been provided to us, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and snipe out these Guardians who have had their Mutalisks removed. A lot of it wasn't really just adding resources, which I was sort of like, you know, I said, yeah, go for it if you want to add them, but it's not, like, 100% necessary if you also have the AI changes, is what I think. So it's probably possible to play with the normal mineral layout and stuff. It's just, with changes like, you know, removing some of the AI guards. These AI guards are, these random guards are actually owned by a different AI player than they were previously, so they aren't owned by the same purple AI as the purple AI that has a couple of bases to the left of us and occasionally attacks. So this allows you to have AI guards that sit here and sort of do stuff and blockade you from being able to freely explore the map, but don't just result in a situation where you are constantly harassed by the AI restocking those guards and flying over your base about 10 million times. So I'm just getting out of here, around here. It's really hard to remember where there is no border here on high definition. For some reason, there's a clear visible border on the low definition, but even that is not white. I don't know why they removed that white bar. And furthermore, I don't know why they made it so that it's completely impossible to know, or to notice in that context for the for high definition graphics. I don't know. It's just this particular map size is pretty unreadable in the minimap in that respect. Anyways, we're going to use Psystorm to poke at the bases here, and as we did see that Red actually does do stuff, he's not completely useless for whatever reason. He was pretty useless in the previous one. See, you can already tell that he's upgrading. We'll draw one of these Mutalisks to us, and with them not being 3/3 at the start, we should be able to deal with them a little bit easier. I think they still take the same amount of hits, but they'll do less damage to us. Oh, look at that. Scumbag. Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Well, I'm really, I'm glad that I had enough resources to get another pro, otherwise this would have been over quick. We'll say it like that. Alright, well, it is not done yet. Let's go ahead and save, just in case. Okay. Alright. Let's move up a little bit more. And it is important to note, I think, that these changes were done purely through the map. What is going on? Our Psy-emitter scout is getting attacked. I wonder where that guy's going. I don't know. We'll just consolidate all of our forces here. We have to protect this last probe or we are fucked. So let's go ahead and keep Psy-storming. Okay. That should bring him pretty low. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax. Okay. Well, clearly they're still interested. Oh, well. Rest in peace, me. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just used all of my Psystorm, I'm pretty sure. Well, apparently they fucking lost interest. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay, we're gonna be at another probe. Let's do that. Let's, Oh, here they are. I was wondering where they went. Well, we've mostly cleared this out. I think there's only some Mutalisks, so we can send Nanoth Tyradune over here. That's how their voiceovers pronounce it, but the way it's written, it should actually be Terradune. Yeah, AE is E. It's just the E sound. Like, Eon, you know, that's spelled AE in StarCraft. It's not pronounced Aeon, you know, it is still Eon. Okay, get him. Oh, I'm right-clicking instead of attack moving. It's always a good idea. Alright, so that base is free to take when we have the resources, which will be fucking never, because we lost those units at the beginning. So, that's great. It's, you know, the map still has a lot of the same flaws. Like, the overall goal of Necron wasn't, you know, that Necron had. It wasn't to completely rewrite the map and make it way better. It's not like Antioch Remastered for Brood War or something, you know? This is just like some minor script edits to show you what a big difference it can make. Now, so far, we haven't really had any crazy big differences. You know, besides the fact that Red attacks, which I guess is a revelation in some ways, but realistically speaking, it's not going to be like the end of the world that, you know, some things are different. But I think it is important to see those changes in some capacity and figure out how they, you know, what they can be, basically how they are significant and what their impact has had. So, yeah, I mean, so far at least the Red attacking has actually been somewhat engaging compared to him not doing that. So I certainly will not complain about that. We will need another pylon here momentarily, and without the observer, since I stormed it, I basically am locked out of doing anything in the scouting game. I guess I could actually use the Protoss scout for that, but who the fuck uses scouts anyways? Particularly when they are defeat conditions. So as you can see, the AI is... Oh. Hey. No. Oh, we're storming our own ally. Our hero, rather. Get him out of here. I think the scout can 1v1 this. Yeah. They have 1-1 already, as you can see. But yeah. They are indeed upgrading. I just didn't want Nanoth Tyradune to die a horrible death. Okay, they're also just sending Hydralisks between their bases, it looks like. Nothing crazy. Probably not actually related to an attack, and that thing that I said was attack add 1 Hydralisk probably isn't. So in this instance, it's probably better to take that top right base, because you're a lot less exposed in this case. You know, now I've got to defend myself from the bottom right base, the bottom right red base, and the the purple base and stuff, and as you can see, they're taking that one. Now, my previous playthrough, I was actually able to take all three of the starting bases, so I don't actually recall them. I didn't recall Necron saying anything about them expanding there. I think they're supposed to expand to a base in the top left, not expand there, so I don't know what's going on. That doesn't quite seem accurate, but hey, you know what? Let's pull Nanoth over here. Hopefully, obviously he can't die, or we lose, but presumably he'll... Yeah, okay, he's fine. He's got enough shields, I think. But what we do need is a shield battery. And then we'll grab a forge and more probes for the time being. The reduced number of shields definitely makes our units a lot more frail, and I am not a big fan of it, but at least it forces... I mean, it's definitely a gimmick, but it does force you to treat things a little bit differently. We're under attack by a Guardian. I really am just trying to set that building up. Okay. Can you go hit those guys, please? Yeah, even our buildings have reduced shields, which is really weird. Okay, I just don't want to get hit by a Scourge. He's going to come back anyways, and we're going to shoot him down. Okay, we're also getting attacked by mutas. And storming our own probes, predictably. Shields. Okay. This is why we definitely need a focus on some static defense to secure our borders, and mostly just to delay for our heroes to rotate around the base. But the extra amount of resources that we have at our disposal makes this a feasible task, in my opinion. And the idea that we're actually being attacked is certainly more reasonable to deal with than, you know, not being attacked at all, but also being completely incapable of attacking back. So it looks like we did lose a High Templar in that engagement, which is not great, obviously. Let's go ahead and grab some more Dragoons. We'll endure somehow, some way. And then we're definitely going to need another shield battery. I'll build it over here now that this pylon is taken care of. Alright. And this High Templar should probably move over here. Another thing that the static defense will achieve is keeping them off of our workers, which I think is important. And I was building static defense in the previous 2 takes of this anyways, so it's not like I'm spending more money that neutralizes the impact of adding more resources. So even though we don't have the most amount of money right now, and we obviously are not stockpiling much of it because we're still spending it all, I think we'll still be in okay shape. So I'm going to try and prioritize getting some upgrades, which means Citadel of Adun into Templar Archives, which is going to be that'll be all of our starting gas, alongside the Dragoons and other stuff that we've made. So in order to get the forge upgrades and such, we are going to need to start harvesting gas here pretty soon. And really, it's just about saturating at this point. We're just going to wait until, you know, Brown attacks us a few times, and we have a good army to go. I theorized that maybe if the... in the previous video that I obviously am not going to release, the take that I had was... Okay, if you have the idea that... Oh, it's 200? I thought it was only 150. I think that the idea makes sense that Brown is this, like, really powerful, like, juggernaut, and you're not really supposed to attack them or fuck with them as much as some of the other AI. Like, that makes sense to some degree. But they have eight fucking spires. That is absurd. Bring these units down here. Okay, shields. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. It worked out. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we have this starting scout, otherwise these attacks would be... I mean, the Guardians themselves are not difficult to deal with, but... Get him. It's interesting that they have any focus at all on expanding. It's It's pretty neat, though. And we might even want to invest in, like, since we have the cash for a robotics facility, maybe I will grab that and then make it so that, you know, hopefully we have the ability to shuttle some stuff over here and grab that base, because I don't know if that base has had increased income potential like the other bases have, but even if it's just a possibility, I think it's something we should consider. But yeah, I mean, making Brown a juggernaut, I think that idea has some merit. The issue is, of course, the execution. They are a juggernaut that you have to destroy, as opposed to being like this thing that it would be really convenient if you could destroy it, but you're sacrificing something. You're sacrificing an army, or, you know, you're attacking, and that's going to be rough, but the rewards are beneficial. Instead, it's something that is a mandate. You cannot not do that. Like, that is a must-do scenario. So we'll go ahead and expand to this base. Even though the developers of the Antioch Chronicles aren't around, I still hope that me playing some of these classics, especially ones that have voice acting and something of a following or an impact. Holy shit! Why has this happened? That was just really bad timing. Well, it's a good thing we have another probe waypointed up there anyways. Get him. Give him a kiss. Archons are things of beauty. They kiss their enemies to death. Alright, let's grab some upgrades. And then will I grab a Stargate? I think we're going to need it for the Guardians that Brown has. And we are definitely going to need this base. I took this base way later in this run than I did in the previous video that I tried to record. So let's try this again. And hopefully we won't get dicked by a million enemies. That really did suck when we lost that. What? It was under attack? Do you guys see that? It was like blinking red on the minimap. That was weird. Alright. Let's send a couple of units up this direction just to guard this, because now we know that the AI... I mean, we always knew that the AI was a bit more aggressive in this version, but presumably this will address some of the issues. I do like the focus on air attacks. Like, that feels pretty fitting for a map where you're supposed to be building a lot of... you know, a lot of air units. The idea being that you will pull back here. The idea that you're going to be building air units, it makes sense. Here's one of the evidence of the AI using a Brood War script, obviously. But I think they only ever get like 1 or 2 Devourers, so hopefully it's fairly manageable. Keep the shields up high. We definitely should grab a cannon here. Or 2. Just to, again, buy a little bit of time, add a little bit of DPS. Let's transfer some of these probes up. And, yeah, I guess I'll throw some cannons over here in this direction. Now, I have been made aware that purple is... I think purple is the script that's the only Brood War script. I know he is a Brood War script. I just don't know if he's the only one. But I think he's the one that attacks with lurkers as well. So hopefully we don't see too much of that. But if Inconsummate can do it, then so can Antioch Chronicles. Obviously, I don't really take much umbrage in that fact. The reduced shields and the inability to be able to upgrade your shields in this mission really does make Archons null and void. But the original campaign was not designed with Archon functionality in mind, which I think is probably obvious. But the it was definitely something that you know, when they made the campaign, they originally did not have support for those units, alongside Arbiters, actually. So they probably thought that this wouldn't really be that big of a deal. And presumably, even if they did think that maybe it was a big of a deal, it wouldn't matter because they... Oh wait, we already have the second shield battery. Presumably it wouldn't matter because they would just encourage you to use a different strategy. I think the problem here is that there isn't really much of another strategy that you can have in this context. At least it doesn't feel to me like you can. That was the Tier 2 weapons and armor, so we'll queue up the Tier 3 stuff pretty soon here. And then we are going to try and go for this base that's across the water. I could also go for Observatory or some Reavers. I don't know which. Well, first of all, let's take the Scout. Let's go ahead and save as well. I want to see what's up over here, what they're doing. They have these. Some of these are pre-placed units. It's pretty easy to tell which one's based on their facing direction. Although I guess they may have been destabilized. Yeah, there's some good mining income potential here. Yeah, I definitely want to take this base then. So, why don't we grab another shuttle, and gravitic drive, and an observatory, and then we'll have some more gas for a Reaver after the shuttle, but I don't think I'll be waiting for that. We're just gonna grab a attack squad here. Oh, you know what? I think Archons have been disabled in this version of the map for whatever reason. Oh, you know why? It's because I actually manually edited the ability to build Archons into the other map, so we actually cannot get Archons, which is very unfortunate. This is a pretty large attack of Mutalisks. We're just going to keep using the shield battery. Yeah, alright, minimize losses. We might want to get a couple of High Templar up here. Alright, so I will have to fix that, but I will be adding this mission to the archive, the Mega Directory, so that people can play the version. It'll just have an N attached to it for new or Necron, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that should be somewhat exciting if people want to take a look at this. There is some interest to take a look at some of the older campaigns that are plagued with issues like these and show this as like a learning experience. Like, I think it could certainly be something cool. It's holy shit, they've got some Guardians. Yeah, I think this is something we need. We need well, we need more than that, that's for sure. They have so many, we just need scouts, I guess. They have so many units there that we would need, like... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. It's too bad I never saved, guys. Holy shit. Wowie! Hey, get in the shuttle, quick. Holy moly. Hey, fuck off. What are you doing? Oh. I just heard a... I don't know, I heard a Scourge die. That's scary. Oh! Hey, fuck off! Holy shit. Yeah. Alright, well, this mission is definitely harder than I expected. Okay. Wow, that was a pretty cool attack. This is where a Necron would type, but it's fun. Just like Siege of Korhal. Alright, let's get a fleet beacon. We're gonna need to just use the bases that we have here, I think, for the time being. I would like to destroy that purple base. Presumably they don't really defend that much compared to the older versions of this map. That was the intent anyways, because the scripts are different. So they press the attack more, but you definitely have more time to float minerals and actually... I mean, obviously there's more resources in general. Well, I can't hallucinate Archons, so I probably don't even... There's not really much of a reason to build those at all. Let's grab Scarab damage. And then I think we're going to grab another Stargate here as well. Come on, what are you doing? And I'm going to keep most of these probes here even after these minerals run out, because the idea is that I'm going to transfer them. What is wrong with you? Oh. That's amazing. Okay, well... Apparently no unit can get through any space. It's all blocked. I have structured my base very, very well. Where's the other... didn't I have other shuttles? Is this really it? No. That's not true. I must have had more shuttles. Okay. Well, let's grab another Cybernetics core as well. Defend this with some Zealots. Come on. Well, very, very necessary. Interesting. Interesting that they went... You know, what's probably happened here is that they were designed to attack... They designated this as the attack base, so then they attacked us through here in this direction. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. What are you gonna ferry over? You're going to ferry over these zealots. And then we have some scout backup, although they are very poorly upgraded. Okay. Well, let's save and see what we can do. Do we have scarab damage? Almost. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm constructing the Malderas. Please don't murder me. Okay, let's save again. Yeah, the Guardians are pretty killer in this instance. I think we might be able to... Holy shit, he's spinning. Yeah, I figured we would be able to come in there and kill these guns because they are... They don't actually happen to have... You can tell because they don't have the... They're the ones without the upgrade, so they aren't tied to the town in that instance. Yeah, this always causes them to do that. Alright, I'll get back in. Okay, well. Could have been worse, I suppose. Yeah, those are the ones with the upgrades. They're already 2-2. Okay, beautiful. Fuck them up. Okay. Hit that, please. Alright, we got him. I don't know why they chose this base of all bases, but they aren't mining very much, which is good for us. Okay, fuck them up. Okay, seriously, get in there. What are you doing? Since obviously they are going to try and hold on to this base. Kill that, please. Less defense units. Confirmed. Get the scouts in here now that there's no more anti-air defense. And we can begin ferrying probes over. Very exciting. Get in. Oh, they are retaliating. Get the Reavers over. Get him in. Fuck him. Okay, beautiful. Fuck that larva. Get him! Why are they still defending a fucking extractor? Why? Why? Why, Necron?! Seriously? No, that's my Dragoon! Ah, fuck, lurkers. Oh, and that Dragoon still died. That's hilarious. Okay, they should mostly be done defending now. Presumably. Fuck off! Get him. Okay, they're also attacking us. It's not good. Alright, clearly we need to take care of this. Stop that asshole. Fuck that guy. Okay, we only lost, I think maybe a probe or two. I don't know why they attacked this area with anti-air. Well, I do know why. Holy shit, Nanoth! Where'd your fucking shields go, man? Okay. Alright, let's get more scouts. We definitely need them. And, yeah, more air upgrades as well. Couldn't hurt, since we have the cash. Oh, wait, we actually need to set up some stuff here. Oh, my God. Why? Thanks for dying. Holy shit, scouts cost so much money. Look at how much cash I have left over now. Please set this base up before I go completely insane. Amazing. Oh, that's a good place for the spawning pool. That's probably why they're still defending. It's because they still... The town still technically exists. Get him! Get him, probe! Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Unbelievable. They should not be allowed to rebuild. We have buildings right here. Get them out. Okay. You may be asking me why I put my Reavers in the shuttle. It's because, quite frankly, I am too poor to afford more scarabs. So, that just cannot happen. Amazing. Get him. Why did it... This is hilarious. Goodbye. And you know they would build right next to you. Right next to here. It would be just like something out of Omega. I swear to Christ. Amazing. Okay. Alright, well we're set up here. We're getting some money. We're completely out of income everywhere else. I think it's probably right back to where it was before. Okay. Thankfully, we can start making some headway against this other base that they have directly westward? Yeah, because we're in the east. Oh my fucking Reaver. Start blowing away some of this defense. Stop it. No, you idiot. Amazing. This is truly something else, guys. Next level gameplay. Get rid of the spawning pool so they stop trying to rebuild. Okay, beautiful. They just immediately rebuild the fucking base defense, of course. Please stop attacking me, you assholes. Not allowed. Okay. Yeah, as you've noticed, I have not even bothered trying to... Holy fucking Mineralis. I haven't even bothered trying to... attack the brown base. I'm not fucking with them right now. As per usual, scouts cost about 1 million resources. What do we got in here anyways? Any sunken columns? Yeah, we do have one over there. Okay. Okay. Alright, well let's go ahead and get the Reavers over here. We're gonna get some more Zealots as well, but we, as you can see, we're mostly gas at this point. And there are no resources, there are no more minerals to take. In this side of the map at the very least. So we're just gonna wipe out the Sunkens. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. That looked like such a deliberate move too, that's hilarious. Okay, pull these scouts back. They were just look at them defending with that's so funny. How did he even get them to do that? Unbelievable. Okay. Just destroy that, please. Fuck him up. Why are you going into fucking melee range? Holy shit. Why? What could possibly be the reasoning for that? What? Why are you going into melee range? You're a Reaver! You are a Reaver. You are a dog. Oh, I am a dog. That is so incredible. It's so beyond reasonable. And they expand here anyway. Get out. Truly incredible. Spectacular. Okay. We've almost done it, guys. I think we lost both Reavers. So we've definitely done it. And they're still expanding over here. What do they? How is this town request still even active? Doesn't even make sense. Nice, nice shields, by the way. What shields? Why zealots? Zealots are actually worthless without their shields, I think. With this low shield count, 20 shields less. That's all it takes to make them completely worthless. Like, the whole reason why Protoss are so expensive is because they have shields, really. They have all that extra effective HP. Alright, so we need... How many more scouts do we need? Oh, we just ordered them up. So. Holy fucking shit. Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, basically nothing is cost efficient anymore with the stat changes. And even with the added minerals, I don't really think there's like a realistic amount of... Fuck! Oh my god, these lurkers are somehow proving to be more destructive to my army than if they were borrowed. That's insane. Okay. I think we've managed to do it. Holy fucking Mulus. How am I losing this guy? Yeah. Purple was said that, I think Necron said anyways, that purple would be defending harder than previously. But maybe that's why I should have been attacking brown instead. I don't know. It's not really obvious who you should be attacking. Probably red. But oh my god. I was not paying attention. Why do they still focus down the scouts? That's so funny. It's like they're on the brutal fucking dependency in Brood War or something. Focus down what's most vulnerable and expensive. Alright, fuck them up. I think we got this now. The problem with the old AI scripts is that they don't have defined max values, so... Whatever you build, like whatever they... As long as they're not supply capped, they will build stuff. And obviously that's a major problem. Okay. We are going to get some Dragoons. And then we're going to get some carriers. And with these extra scouts that I have, we should be able to... Yeah, I think we should be able to do this. Okay, let's fuck them up. Never mind, we're dying horrible deaths. Did they weaken? I think they just nerfed scouts. I don't know why they would do that. Okay, we've done it. There's probably another... I don't know. I don't know what to think. Go away. Why make the mission objective to build the most expensive units in the game? This is funny. Yeah, most expensive units in the game. But by the way, you have no minerals. That's shocking, because on top of it, you also have to still do stuff after the fact. So I don't know, man. Broodling! Ah! Amazing. I haven't even been able to get the carrier capacity upgrade. Okay, we never got air armor level 2, that's why our units are so frail. This is a pretty big attack coming from red. I can't really defend the space, obviously. Holy shit! Yeah, whatever's over here is probably lost. Oh, we can kill these units anyways to prevent them from attacking us in the future, but realistically I'm just going to congregate all my forces here. Okay. Alright, give me the other carrier, give me air armor, and give me max capacity interceptors. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we had more conventional resource allocation, and if the AI didn't, for whatever puzzling reason, expand to here, making it impossible for me to get out of my base area, I think this mission probably would have been much better than the original. I mean, it's already, I would argue, better. Certainly more interactive than the original. It's just unfortunate that we wound up suffering the same fate. It looks like it doesn't look doable in its current incarnation, but we'll try. We'll give it a good college try. We're about to complete the first phase of our objective here. Well, we still need a third Stargate, which is so retarded. I don't know why we would need another Stargate. Why does it matter how many production structures you build your units out of, by the way? It's such a dumb requirement for victory. But then we still have to destroy all the spires, so I guess what we can do for sure is clear out some of these red bases, but they'll still have the main somewhere. So obviously they're still going to have what makes them dangerous in the first place. Okay, so you're added to that group. Oh, and we actually lost scouts too, so do we have I think we have enough resources to still win for sure, but... Then he add one drone. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna shuttle the surviving High Templar from that top right base that we extracted down to this base because we need some AoE down here. Obviously, it would be nice to have Reavers as well, but we have carriers instead. So yeah, we need 3 more scouts, and then we'll be done with that part. I can hold out for hope that maybe the Antioch developers were dumb enough to just give you like some sort of benefit when you finished amassing the fleet that like duplicated your units or gave you 1 million minerals or something. I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense that they would. Wait, what are you doing? Why do the interceptors look so bad in Remastered? Holy fuck. Why are they so oversized? Hold on. That looks nothing like the new... What? The fuck? Excuse me? That is just... I've never seen that at all. That is so bad. That is so nasty. That is fucking vile. Holy shit. Never seen anything quite so disgusting in my life, I don't think. Oh shit. Oh my god. It's so bad when that happens. Okay. Scouts can clean up any reinforcements that are being sent from the other bases. Let's clear out the spire. Then we can... I mean, ideally we'd be able to clear out the production as well. Is Nanoth okay? Yeah, he's almost dead actually. Alright, kill that. Alright, kill the, There you go. Get that. Alright, maybe this is its main, actually. I'm not sure. Okay. I guess we can focus down the... Well, actually, you know what we can do is bring our scouts to, I guess we can first have them defend, but... I mean, not defend, but clear out these Hydras. Oh, did we kill that? I guess we did. Oh, it's rebuilding the spire. What a dick. You know, they disabled spires in the original version of this map. And I'm not quite sure why. Okay. Archons may actually have normal shield values since they were disabled anyways. I'm not quite sure. Wow, that's never going to happen. So we need scouts. Are we getting more root money? Yeah, we are slowly. We need... Wait, did we lose a scout? No, we didn't. Okay. It's really important that we keep our scout alive, because we actually cannot afford to lose any more units. If we lose any carrier or any scout, we cannot win. Because scouts cost 300 minerals, and we have no more minerals. We have 80 more minerals. So that's enough for a couple replacement interceptors and basically nothing else. So I'm going to send a couple zealots down here just to make sure that they don't continue to try to expand in that direction. And then we're going to send the carriers up north, and they are going to... What is... Oh, amazing. We're going to... Yeah, I knew that they would be. Well, these are just some borrowed zerglings that are in the area. But... Oh. Hold up now. Let's save. Okay. What's going on? Okay, we're fine. Make sure that we're sticking around here, helping out our buddies. That's not good at all. Come to the back, carrier. You need to stay alive. I can only hope that the Scourge... Hey, stop it. What the fuck? What? Why? Why would that happen? What the... Oh, you know, it's the interceptors, obviously. Okay. Stop, please. We need you to stay alive. Holy shit. Did we just lose a scout? I don't know if we did. No, we didn't. Okay. Hey, what are you doing? Attack. Fucking hell. Please hold position. Okay, let's wipe this, wipe that out. Holy Scourge! Why do those exist in a mission where you have to keep all your air units alive? Ooh, bad. Okay, back up. Oh, shit! We just lost! Well, we might be able to expand. I'm gonna hold out hope that can happen. Oh, boy. It's down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. I still like how these are all just depleted from the map start. Nice reward for destroying the base. Okay. Fuck them up. Holy shit, I didn't even see that. Good thing I have my scouts on auto fire, otherwise we probably would have lost a carrier too. Well... Yeah, I really have to hold out hope that somewhere there is a field of resources unfucked with waiting for us to distance mine from. I think there's one in the bottom right. I remember, or bottom left rather. I remember seeing that. So I can only hope that that's a reality and not a fabrication. 120 shields for carriers, by the way. Okay. I know there was another scout for us here. Let's take him along. And then we can hopefully push into this base now. We have tier 2 armor, which is good. You know, better than not having tier 2 armor. So let's save again. And I should have made another safety save in case I had to reload from before I lost that scout. Why? Why does this still happen? Get out of here. Okay. Alright. There we go. Carriers are pretty useful in this iteration. And it doesn't look like they purple AI defends too much with Scourge or anything, so that's good. Okay. I don't know why red is here, but let's fuck him up. Okay. Wow. What is red doing here? Seeking vengeance, apparently. Maybe there's a help if trouble call on this AI. I don't know. I don't think so, though. That doesn't seem quite right. The double ensnare. Oh, hey, stop it. No, bad. Okay. Alright. Why did... Lurkers are so retarded. Okay. Well, that's one more base down. take this time to check this bottom left to see if this utopia theory of mine is accurate. Well, there's a geyser. Oh my god, there's minerals here! Holy shit. Alright, we need to scout ahead with some zealots and other ground units to make sure that we have, you know, total access with the ground path without, like, Zerglings unborrowing and killing all of our workers. And then we can grab where... Oh, we have all these workers here. We're going to send a shuttle across to pick them up. And then you guys... I don't know that I would have made a lot of Archons anyways. But it would have been helpful for sure. Oh, you guys weren't set to right-click on the resources. So there's one more purple base. Maybe two more. And... oh. Don't die. Oh yeah, he's fine. He's not the focus. Every little bit of static defense we lose is pretty painful, though. Let's station a High Templar in that direction. Maybe the Emitter Scout, even though it's pretty low on health. And... okay, you go back over to that base, and you guys start mining. Okay. So yeah, for sure we want to take it slow for a little bit until we have enough resources to set up another base there. And we'll leave these guys to, you know, down in this direction just in case. Presumably the last red base is over here somewhere. And the last purple base as well. And with them out of the picture, we can focus on only absorbing attacks from Brown, who just attacked. So we should be safe for a little bit. Yeah, here's just a... it looks like we might be intercepting a purple attack wave here, judging by the presence of the Overlord. Or maybe these are... this is a defense force. I'm actually not sure what's going on over here. Alright, so we gotta watch out, though, because Red was in charge of the... he was in charge of sending Scourge at us. So that's something we have to remember. What is going on? What am I... oh, just want to make sure that I'm shield regenerating our units. Holy shit, that was... whatever that sound was really scary. Okay, so let's wipe out the... we actually got a good flyover here. Like a Fog of War reveal of all of the... I still can't get over the interceptors. They were rendered on a completely different fucking facing angle than the rest of the units. For whatever reason. Okay. Now they have one more spire? Or that might have been their only spire. Well, I'm assuming that that was their main base at all, so I don't know. I could be completely incorrect in that assumption. Oh. Yeah, that must have been just some Scourge that were in the gestating chamber, in the egg. They still have a Hydralisk den, which we gotta watch out for. But they only have one more Spore colony, so we should be good to wipe this out. Now the Hydralisk den, we can fly over here with some scouts. Okay, beautiful. So now they should only have one more Hydralisk in the chamber here, and then assuming they didn't expand, we should be in the clear from Red. Red should be completely eliminated. It's still a really large-scale macro map. It's just doable, you know? It's just not a complete fucking sham to try and play. Brown doesn't attack as often as maybe it would seem, given his huge base. Hopefully he doesn't defend like a complete maniac, because obviously that'll be obnoxious to deal with. And, yeah, that's all I can say. Well, not all I can say. I could say more if I had more to say. Presumably this is like an Overlord or something. Oh, back up. Good storm. We need another one. Okay, we lost 2 cannons there, which is not great. And we've completely wiped the floor with... what was his name? Red. Okay. To restore the... I think we had like one missing interceptor here somewhere. Yeah. I also rebuilt one earlier, but it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, let's save for sure. And now we're going to push into Purple's final base. At this point, I think all of the AI are 3-3. I didn't even get a chance to check. I mean, obviously I had a chance, I just didn't take it. But presumably, they are 3-3. You can click on one of the drones here, and when they inevitably send units at me, I can also click on them. But yeah, I mean, I think we're playing it as it was originally envisioned to be played. The idea being that you're taking out the bases around Brown and sort of removing him of any allies. Oh, only 2-2. Completely reasonable. Yeah, so we're depriving Brown of allies, and that's supposed to be, presumably, that's what you're supposed to do. So. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable strategy to employ. Alright, 2 more Hydras, and then they're completely fucked. Let's wipe out the rest of the drones here as well. We've gotten all of their spires taken care of. And yeah, I think we're good to go. Alright. Let's just clean up the rest of the space. It's one more drone. Get it out of here. Certainly not quite as overpowered as, you know, I felt like the AI were before. Oh, actually, we might have one more base to deal with. I forgot. Directly to the east of this, I believe, there's another expansion site. I think I found that on my first run through, and Necron says that they expand there. But maybe they expanded to that base down here instead. I actually don't know what might be the case for there. But we'll see what happens. And we have to remember that we also have the presence of, what was it? Fuck, what was I thinking of? Oh, no, yeah, they completely left us untouched. But we do have the zealots that we can take. Oh, shit. I forgot to check that for... Or with ground units, rather. But yeah, there's the white zealots that are in the area. Okay. Now, Brown, as I understand, has a much less stringent limit on Scourge than the other AI allies. Or AI units. So we must watch out for Scourge, is the bottom line. So far we've been pretty successful at keeping them... Don't do that. So far, yeah, we were pretty successful there, although it was mostly dumb luck. I don't know what their defined max limit is on anything else, but because they're stringent, if we have, say, like, there were 14 pre-placed Scourge, and I don't know what the number was, I'm pretty sure they're within range. Oh, we've accidentally rescued all of the Zealots here. Great. How did I think that that was going to happen? I mean, I don't know why they're just alive in the middle of the fucking base anyways. It doesn't make any sense. I've commented on this numerous times at this point. We're slowly picking them apart. They don't have the Hydralisk speed or range upgrades, I don't think. So that's cool. Might be disabled or something. I'm pretty sure they have 1 billion of every tech structure, though, so it doesn't really matter what they have or don't have. Like, wiping them out. It's not going to matter at this point, most likely. Let's help out, what's going on over here? Why are you rallied to... That starport is rallied to a very poor rally point, we'll say. And we also flew over the, other zealot group. Oh, no. Okay. We're trying. We're doing stuff. We're somehow getting it done. Much more reasonable defense force for sure. Although I don't know if this is how it should have been. Since I have done it in probably the most dog-like way possible. But I have done it. It actually was doable in the end, guys. By letting my scouts be complete mongoloids and target every single spore colony in the entire base. That's how. Yeah, even this AI only gets to 2-2 upgrades, which is a little curious. Having a carrier fly over the entire enemy base. Completely fine, don't worry. No problems. Yeah, really the only way to impact the number of Hydralisks that we're facing is probably just to destroy that production. As I mentioned earlier, they have a lot of tech structures just scattered throughout. Oh! No. What are you gonna do? What can you do? Let's wipe out this hatchery. Okay, cool. They have so much static defense, it's so ridiculous. Oh boy. Okay, let's fall back here. We've got a lot of money that we're not spending. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, we have scouts scattered everywhere. Hey, we even have a Zella left over. Go die, what are you doing? Wow, he took a long time to die. Okay, well, we're doing it, man. I cannot believe what a disaster what I see. But yeah, as you can see, this it works better. It's still not ideal, but it still works better. And for the record, Necron spent about a half an hour doing stuff. So it was not really difficult to fix. Obviously, he had to know what he was doing, and obviously he knows what he's doing more than the Antioch guys. And there's like a certain amount of know-how required to do what he did, and you know, you have to have some prior knowledge of the scripts. But what are you gonna do, man? What can you do? Oh, it looks like they're massing up for an attack or something. I don't know what's going on. They have targeted. What are you doing? Oh, I tried to get them to move somewhere. Did not work because I accidentally right-clicked the fucking sunken colony. Hey! Ah, shit. Oh well. I'm just trying to pick off all of the static defense so that I can just safely fly, relatively speaking, fly over my the area. Holy shit, can you kill this please before you die? Thanks. Alright, get him. Okay. Maybe we should spend some of our money. What do you think? Why would we do something like that? I know. But seriously. We clearly need to spend some of this cash. Okay, and you can clearly set up the space. So yeah, there you go. That was the Auriga Gambit. Remastered. Fucking disaster. Look at all the spires. That was number 2, I think? I think they ran out of money. Well, now we can just wipe out all the spires with impunity and wait until we have enough fucking... Wait, is that really... I think I also was able to successfully wipe out all of the spore colonies that they own. Okay, where are the other spires? Any other ones? Did we get them all? Wait, really? Did we? No more hidden anywhere? So now we just need to worry about the scouts. Well, this video probably took the most effort to make, right? Because I had to play it several times. And obviously a map had to be made from scratch to make this work. Not from scratch, obviously. That part of it's an exaggeration. Okay, we've done it. Fuck you! Not even dialogue! Nothing! No content! Just fucking a move across the entire plane of existence that you exist on. Well, I'm Pronago. This has been the Auriga Gambit. Thanks to Necron for making a map that wasn't a complete monkey show. And no thanks to anybody on the Antioch development team. Go fuck yourselves.